All right. So here is Joe Biden explaining that he can't possibly be responsible for the super PACs that fund his campaign, even though they stopped it in the past. And even though we have massive amounts of reporting that they made an internal decision to allow the super PACs there. Because why? Joe Biden was running out of money. There is no grassroots support for Joe Biden. They had a watch party in Philadelphia. Philadelphia, incidentally, is in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, incidentally, is a key state that Hillary Clinton won, that Joe Biden has to win. And he appeals to these guys because he's a guy's guy. And I know what it's like, blue collar. Because 45 years ago, before I was a senator, I knew people on the train who were blue collar. So I know what it's like. That's why people love me there. At his Philadelphia watch party for the debate, 0 people showed up. Like literally, I think they have a picture of it. You can find it. 0 people. CNN reported this. Here he is.
Barack was going to come. I told him not to.
I said, don't come.
Stay home.
I want to feel like I'm going to watch myself on the debate. Here is Joe Biden talking about why, here's the guy who's going to save all of us, right? But he can't control these super PACs.
Why did you drop your discouragement of super PACs?
I didn't. Look, here's what I did. I personally don't have a super PAC. There were people who have come to me and said, we'll contribute X amount of dollars to you. We'll set up a Biden super PAC, and we can direct you. We go the whole thing, like other super PACs. I don't want any part of that. But what happened was, when President Trump went out and got the folks who love me the most, the NRA and the gun manufacturers and the oil companies and the insurance companies, to spend somewhat excess, so they tell me, $10 million on ads that fortunately most of your networks won't run because they're flat out lies. What I learned after the fact from some of my folks, there are a lot of people who said, we can't let this stand. They're able to do that. I haven't discouraged them from it, but I haven't encouraged it either. I've just stayed away, just hands off. But if I'm the nominee and if I win, I promise you, I'm going to continue to push for a constitutional amendment to make sure that there's public funding of elections. I proposed that way back in South Carolina with Fritz Hollings. And I think it's the single most significant thing we can do.
All right, thanks, guys. We got to ride. We got to ride.
You're bought by billionaires, though. Change your opinion like this.
I didn't change my opinion. I didn't look. They're able to go out and do this, period. I cannot stop them if I wanted to stop them. It's their right to do it. And so I'm surprised Bernie was saying that because, anyway, I'm just kind of surprised.
Thanks, guys.
I'm surprised. So the question was, why have you stopped discouraging people? And it took him about 3 minutes to get to, I'm not discouraging or encouraging anybody. The question was, why did you stop discouraging? And
the whole "you didn't want my endorsement" thing made more sense than that.
Really, really doesn't like this question, folks. So if you're at a rally or someplace where he's at and you ask him, be prepared. It's not going to be friendly Joe who's going to respond to you. Here is
in your face, Joe.
Yeah, here is in your face, Joe. And listen, and here's the other thing. If you're going to ask this question, try not to be a woman or young, because you know how that pisses Joe off too. Go ahead.
Fuck you.
You're now taking Super-PAC money. Since you're now taking Super-PAC money, how can we trust that you're not fighting for the people profiting off climate change?
Look at my record, child. Look at my record.
As you fight to go into the Iraq war and you
No, that's not right.
There you go. Look at my record, child. Wow.
He was just mastering the selfie method. And
Yep.
this kid had to go and ruin it.
You know when you try to take a selfie with some people and then they remind you about your Iraq war record?
That is the worst.
I hate that.
That is the worst.
I actually kind of can't wait till Obama becomes grouchy like that.